How's it? And welcome to another episode of Ride Bikes Be Happy. You remember last time that we drove off to France, registered for a race, all this while leaving XC Conrad tied up at home, met up with some cool people, and rode some amazing trails that were really tough. This week, we'll have a look at day 2 and what happened on day 3 of Enduro 2. But wait, we weren't at the Tour de France? Or were we?
So we're heading up for stage 2. Stage one of day 2.
It's only 20 to 12.
Yeah, look at the time.
20 to 12.
So we're the day's gonna be long from the point of view that we started really late. The guys that got up in the first bus, they've finished like 3 stages already. But hey, weather seems to be holding off. It's spitting on us a little bit, but we're on that same gondola as yesterday for stage, what was it? 3.
Stage 3, yeah. In the bike park. Yeah.
So we're in the bike park. We're above the bike park. It looks like the stage is a little bit easier today, which is really good for me because I'm really tired from yesterday, and my body is really sore from yesterday. So I'm happy to ride some easier stages today. So let's go up and have a look what they look like. Go. Looks a little bit easier. It's just dusty stuff, but it's cool. More of like a flow trail to enjoy. Yes, we're on the lift after stage 2. 2 stages without crashing. I'm feeling properly shattered though. Yeah, here we go. This is more tuned to like French bike parks that I've ridden before. I really thought my brakes were completely given up on that little liaison from the lift. They still seem to be kind of working, so there's the arrows to go back in. Oh, look at this nice trail here. This is beautiful. I think even Ellie would ride this, so maybe one day when we've got a bit of money and a bit of time, we'll come up here and for a visit. Oh jeez, oh thank you Lord, that sucked. I got washed on the road. Thank you. Oh, the natural trail now at the bottom. Whew. Oh, steep stuff too. This is gnarly, dude. Ah. What's up, dude? Oh, You want another one? Right at passing, right at passing. I'm gonna take one of them behind. Hey, your partner's here eventually. Yeah. I fixed the puncher.
Lunch time.
So the word on the street is that stage 4, which we're heading up for now, is the opposite of stage 3. Stage 3 was like really bike park, although the beginning was so tough. Getting down the liaison and then the very entry part was really tough. The stage 4 is apparently backwards. So it starts off really, really tough and it becomes easier. Let's see how it goes.
What?
As we were about to start, we saw JP go down. Let's look at the crash from Sean's point of view, but I'll let Kevin tell you about it.
You gotta hit play, right? Talk. Yeah, so obviously he's going down. It's beautiful. He's doing real good right here. This section is easy. I don't know how anybody could crash possibly at this point. What the dude? What happened? Clearly, something's gone terribly wrong. That ditch just popped up out of nowhere, man. I don't even know. Are you okay? I'm popping through right here. Just give me a second. But I'm coming through, and I'm like, holy f***. I had no idea that ditch was there either.
At this point, I was really just trying to get through this. It all seemed like a bit of a blur. That fatigue from day 1 had set in again, big time.
They said there was a little climb. Guess that's this. See how this goes. Oh, good? That's all that matters.
These are the tickets for drink and pizza here at the bar, okay? Keep that.
Either way, I was tired. My GoPro seemed to be tired because it just froze up after this little transfer stage. So I didn't even get any footage of stage 5. But I basically walked all of that stage, so it wouldn't have been very good footage anyway. Start of stage 5, seriously long queue, and then no footage. Oh well. But at the end of the day, there were still smiles and beers and pizza. Thanks, guys.
So after sitting today's day out, I've come down to meet up with the crowd. It's pretty festive down here. Guess if you've yo, hey, what you got to say? What have you got to say?
It's pretty sick. Cheers.
Cheers. Yo!
How you doing?
Okay.
Yeah, did you sleep? Can you carry him?
Yeah, it's festive, it's festive.
What's going on?
What's going on with you?
What? Oh, you know, just surviving.
Surviving?
Survived the day.
It's good to know.
The 3 days, a little bruised. You want to see my bruise?
Yeah, let's put on camera.
Bam!
Ow!
Yeah, that was from
Devin just showed you his inner thigh. That's
I fell down the stairs.
he's American, you can tell.
And then, as it turns out, we were actually at the Tour de France. It was cool. There seriously are a lot more motorized vehicles at this event than there are actual bicycles, although there were a lot of bicycles on the roofs of cars. And then there were a lot of bicycles. So that was Enduro 2 for me. Turns out I had Lyme disease, which I contracted while I was shooting the Hey Hey video about 8 weeks ago now. I was out in the forest and riding and shooting video, and when I got back to my house I was literally covered in ticks. Pulled like 15 ticks off me, but I didn't notice one of them. It was here in my armpit, and after I'd taken it off, I didn't think much about it, but I got a little bit of a rash there, and then I ended up getting like a really big rash on my back, and that rash turned out to be Lyme disease. So yeah, it's been a bit of a hard last 3 weeks. Today is the last day of taking these damn things, antibiotics, which I've been taking for 3 whole weeks. It's the longest I've ever been on antibiotics for. I hate taking antibiotics as it is, but obviously I don't want to have the long-term effects of Lyme disease. It's kind of a little bit like MS. And to be honest with you, I don't know whether it's the Lyme disease or the medication, but it feels like my brain isn't really functioning properly anyway. My body's definitely not functioning. I've been trying to ride and things like that, just gently riding to work and stuff like that, but none of it's really working. I'm shattered, so I'm more shattered than I was at Enduro 2. But I'm still trying to work. I just started a new job and I don't feel like I can really take time off right at the beginning, but the work is hard. My arms don't function properly. It just seems like something is attacking my muscles. So I'm hoping to have better news as far as that goes next time. Like I said, today is the last day of taking the medication, and then I should be on the mend from both the medication and the Lyme disease. And I really hope that it works out. It's just, it is what it is. You get sick and you don't function so good when you're sick. But yeah, I'm looking forward to a full recovery. So I'm just going to leave you with Kevin waxing lyrical about how he's upped his game during Enduro 2. I hope you enjoyed the videos. I hope that you've subscribed to my channel. I hope you've clicked that like button. It's all appreciated if you have. Yeah, and then till next time, ride safe, have fun, and cheers. Till then.
Just do it. I was like, that drop right there, you're gonna hit it. Just hit it, Kevin. Hit it. And I hit the drop, and I was like, oh, hit that drop. Yeah, that's not, you're doing good. You're doing real good. And I was like, you gotta be crazy for this shit. You can't just around. But I'm like, the first day I didn't do that, but the second day I did, and guess what? I hit shit. I hit shit that I wouldn't hit.
It worked. It's good technique.